really annoying teachers that when they ask the class a question and like 10 other people have their hands up, but they just have to choose you. And it turns out you haven't actually been paying any attention to the lesson, so you have no clue what the hell the answer is and just end up embarrassing yourself by either saying a completely wrong answer or just saying, I don't know, which also makes the teacher hate you even more than they already do. So now you have no chance on passing any tests marked by them.
Why are so many kids nowadays just taking like random words they learn off of TikTok and just using them without having any idea what they mean? Like I saw this comment under my post that was like, oh my god, not you gatekeeping the Yas Hunty Slay Queen Mama Work bitch. Like, what? What the were you trying to say? Because I have no idea. You sound like my mom.
Daughter Savannah is the CEO of faking illness to get out of school. So when she does not feel like being there, she will go to the nurse's office and complain to them that she is really not feeling good so that they call me and I have to go get her. Well, one day after this happens, I walk into the administrative office and everybody is really concerned because Savannah is sitting in a chair like so dramatically like, hi, Mom. And like when I saw her, I burst out laughing. I was like, oh my God, are you okay? And everybody looked at me like I was some really bad mom. Like, oh my God, why aren't you more concerned? But as we were walking out, she was walking really slow and actually didn't look good. So even I was a little concerned. I was like, oh my God, honey, are you okay? Until we got to the car when Savannah looks at me and goes, you know what, Mom? I feel better now. And I was like, Savannah, are you serious? And she's like, Mom, do you maybe want to go to Starbucks and have like a girls' day? And I was like, honey, what kind of question is that? You know I do.
There is always that one girl who thinks everyone loves her and thinks everyone is her friend. But honestly, just find her the most annoying thing ever. And when someone doesn't like her, she cries. Also, the same girl, to say that she did so bad in a test, she's internally crying. She tells you she got 98%. And then she asks you what you got. You tell her you got 78%. And then she says, oh my God, that's so good. Like, no. You literally just said that you got such a bad score. I got so much lower than you. And you told me mine is good. Make that make sense.
I have that one friend that has McDonald's Wi-Fi and has absolutely trash internet. And I'm just convinced that their router is built like this, bro. They legit lag out of every game they play, and they just get off due to pure frustration. And if they happen to be lucky and stay in the game, they'd be playing on 4,000 ping and manage to get stuck underground.
Class on Zoom. I wanted to go to sleep, honestly, because like when I'm tired, I go to sleep. I end up falling asleep and then class ends and everyone starts leaving the class except me, because I was like in a whole other universe at this point. I was dreaming, I was flying. At this point, me and the teacher are alone in the call. This is the best part. Then the teacher starts talking to me and he's like, Samantha, wake up. Samantha, please. Samantha, you have another class. He woke me up, but I was half awake, so I didn't really know what was going on. So I thought it was my brother waking me up, and I straight up yelled. I was like, shut up, you fat booger. And so then I realized, oh shit, I just called my teacher a fat booger. And now he scheduled a parent conference.
Things mothers hate. 1. When I go out. 2. When I don't go out. 3. When I eat too much. 4. When I don't eat. 5. When I sleep too much. 6. When I don't sleep. 7. When I answer her when she's talking. 8. When I don't answer her when she's talking.
Dude, do you know what happens if you lose your pen? You have no pen, which means no notes taken. And no notes means no study. No study equals fail. A fail means no diploma. No diploma, no work. No work, no money. No money, no food. No food and you'll get skinny. And skinny equals ugly. Dude. And ugly means no love. No love, no marriage. No marriage means no children. No children means all alone. Alone, depression. Depression, sickness. Sickness eventually leads to death.
So when I was in year 7, every like Wednesday, I think it was, we used to do an activity, and one of the activities was just dance, or there was like a puzzle, or like reading, but no one ever wanted to do reading, so we always like voted for just dance. And me and my friends like were in the back, like we had to make like a bicycle or something, or was it like a horse? I don't even remember. So yeah, and I was always this guy, because I don't really know why, I was just always this guy. And then I remember my friend was like sitting on top of me, well, not sitting on top of you, you know what I mean, and then she fell, and I'm felt like I broke my neck. I probably didn't, but it really hurt. And we always won because we were just the best, you know? The best.
was younger, I was in Walmart and I was eating a tube of Pringles and I ate them while my mom paid, but I forgot to let the guy scan them, so I walked out the Walmart and the alarm went off and I just started running because I got scared and my mom couldn't find me because I was hiding behind the newspaper things in a Walmart. People called the police because I was missing, and when I hear them show up I thought I was a criminal, so I left my mom a note on the newspaper that said I went to Mexico to start a new life and not come looking for me, and then I took off running with my Pringles and ran for like an hour, and then the cops saw me walking down the road so they pulled over, so I started running again, and then they were using the car intercom thing and they told me to stop running. So when I did, I thought they were gonna put me in handcuffs and take me to jail, so I was crying and I slapped the officer in the stomach and tried to run again, but he just held me back, and when he asked me what happened to me and I told him, he started crying because he was laughing so hard. And he just gave my mom $2 for the Pringles and he was still laughing when he left. And that's the time I was a wanted criminal.
Gosh, it is so annoying when you're in class, let's just say you're in a French lesson or something, but your teacher asks everyone a question like, who knows the answer to this, blah blah blah, like they normally do. So you don't put your hand up because you don't know the answer. And they're like, no, Samantha, I've already picked you. Sorry, I know you already know the answer, Erin. You look around and there's like you and 3 other people that don't have their hands up. And then she goes ahead and picks you. She's like, go on, you can tell me the answer. I haven't heard from you today. Maybe that's because I don't know any of these questions you're asking me. It's like, I swear sometimes they just get paid to annoy you. Also, another thing is that it's super embarrassing. You'll just look at them and be like, I don't know, sorry, like in a really, really quiet voice, and everyone will just stare at you. It's like, if I knew the answer, I would put my hand up.
Mum, so if you're not her, please keep scrolling. I'm kidding. I know you're probably not gonna scroll, but oh well. Hi, Mum. How's it going? How's it hanging? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You know the other day when you told me that I was addicted to my phone and that, oh, you need to get out more and stop going on TikTok so much. You're gonna get addicted. Well, don't think I don't see you with your Facebook and your Instagram, seeing what Sheila and Jim have been doing over the weekend. Don't think I don't see that. You know, when you come over to me and saying like, oh, look at Sheila's little child. I don't care about Sheila's little child. But it's the same thing as me checking up on my favourite TikTokers. You haven't even seen Sheila in like 20 years. Okay, bye.